Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We're going to talk about Rags number 3 here, a comic book I like a lot. I'm going to tell you why I like it, but I got to do some disclosure stuff first. Disclosure stuff. I back their Patreon. That should tell you how much I like the book. That's also probably why I got this censored copy for free, is I just asked Brian, hey, I want to do a review. Can I have a censored copy? And he's like, sure. I have uncensored copies from being part of the Patreon, but I can't show those on YouTube, so you got to do what you got to do, right? Let's take a look at the creative team down here. Brian Ball, Trent Luther, Luigi does the art. Capucine, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Does the colors, they're fantastic. Never met the editor. And of course, Liz is the face of the main character, Regina, who's this redhead right here. What else is there to say? Liz's mom also says Liz should take credit for the whole body. Why not? Also, Brian, on many websites, he doesn't get any credit for writing at all, which is a source of great amusement for me. I like to mention that at every opportunity. Let's go to page 5, which is the catch-up. You can see here, Regina is the main character. There's also this guy listed here, along with 6 blank spaces. We won't worry about him during this review. But the point is, Regina is going through a zombie apocalypse here in California. I'm just going to kind of scroll through the post-traumatic stress disorder, the guilt, the trauma that she is feeling here. So let's look at this. That's her fiance. That's the other person she loved. She died. If you've read issue 2, you've seen how. He died in issue 1. And it's pretty traumatizing. She is carrying some heavy-duty post-traumatic stress disorder, probably like survivor syndrome. There's some major guilt, even though it's just a story about pants. This isn't happening, it isn't happening. I'm sorry. Stop torturing me. I don't want to hear it. I avenged you the best I could. And look at this judgmental look. Let's kind of zoom in here. Look at the judgmental looks she's getting from all of them. You know, one of the funny things about Luigi is he draws this book with a key. A car key. I'm not joking. He really does. You know, that's stupid. I intentionally made that bar go away, and it just keeps popping back out. Whatever. You can see the clock. Oh, no. So she's dying. Like, mentally, she's dying. You can see it. Look at this. We're zoomed so far in, we see the pixels and the compression. Oh, man. But you can see, like, look at this. This dead kind of expression. She's not a happy person. She is absolutely not a happy person. But she sees these doors. We can't see it there, but that's this sign right here. It's the women's locker room. So she goes in there, and then we see Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I don't know which is which, but that's what they are. And you know nothing good is going to happen here, man. I'm going to laugh if she beats you up. No, we don't have the time. All right, fine, make it quick. Just take her stuff and be done with it. And he takes her stuff. Sweet, a machine gun. And then, yeah, I think you have a idea of what's going to happen here. This is the reason I got the censored version, so I could show some of this on YouTube, but that's enough. You're not going to see any more of that. 19%. That's so not what I wanted to do. Let's zoom in a little bit. I want to go to page 19. There we go. So this is a memory. She's fighting that guy, the pink-haired dude, and she's flashing back to when she was training. And look at the use of color here. The past is always in color. The present is dead. It's not as real. It's not as alive to her. It's always depicted in gray tones with color for highlights of importance. Here in the past, everything's in real color. And look at that. She is literally seeing red. She is seeing red. Have you ever been that mad? I've been that mad before. And we're going to come down here. I want to show you her angry face. I think this kind of defines Luigi's art. Look at this. Look at all the little stuff that goes in to this. Let me open up a notepad window because I just want to cover up the text bubbles because they're completely irrelevant. They are completely irrelevant. Just look at that face right there. You can tell she's angry. She's got these creases in her forehead. Look at the way her brow is furrowed up. Look at the teeth. Look at the way this is set. Look at the way she's drawn her cheeks up. She's mad. Let me scoot this over. And then here, the anger mixed with surprise. So you can still see the anger, but the mouth has changed. Her cheeks aren't drawn up. She's like, what? Crack. Look at the, you can tell the disorientation, closing the eyes in self-preservation. There's the art is so good. Luigi's art is so good. If you're going to criticize something about the book, please don't criticize Luigi's art, because Luigi's art is good. The coloring is good too. I'm going to take this panel, for example, right here. Now, this is a shower. It's probably got like a rectangular ceiling light, like a rectangular fluorescent light or something. A human head is round. If you take the light from a straight object, a straight triangular, or not triangular, rectangular object, and you shine it down, you'll get exactly that kind of halo effect on it. If it's a point light, you'll also get this kind of ring. You would have to have like a straight or a curved light, like my little ring light over here, to maybe have a chance of getting like a straight line from this perspective and the hair across. So that's really nice attention to detail. Now, there's no page numbered quotation marks. Okay, well, I didn't want page number quotation marks. I want to go to the cover. Let's zoom out to like this. Also, she's totally got like the die-hard bleeding foot thing going on. She needs to wrap her feet. I love that the art in the cover matches the art in the interior. I might have said that already. If not, then consider it said now. One thing I am going to give the book a little trouble for is its lettering. I don't like this font very much. I don't think it's as readable as it could be. And also, if I come in here, and let's just look here. How big is this? This goes to the P in Notepad. Okay? Let's see if we're justified the same way on this side. We are not. This needs to be justified. This needs to be centered. Even if this line isn't, one of these needs to be to justify the text box being as big as it is. Now what about top and bottom? Okay, we come down all the way to the cursor here on the top. On the bottom, we don't even make it through the menu bar. And this isn't the only one of these narration boxes that are like that. The text boxes, or dialogue boxes, are fine. But these, the narration boxes, that's space. In fact, one of these, let me zoom out a little bit. See if I can find it. Yeah, it's this one here. You got this whole space right here. But this isn't a story about zombies. Why not break it and put or politics down here, truncate this box, and stop covering up this sweet, sweet gun? Because there's art here that we're not seeing for essentially no reason, because this box is too big. Yep, so that's like the one thing I got quibbles on is the lettering. My God, how did I get here? You were running, actually, after you jumped out of your fiance's car and threw your shirt at him. It's been a long story, Regina. It's been a long, long story. So, I highly recommend checking this out. It's a great series. I'm just pulling up a browser window here. Ragszombie.com. I'm just going to show their website off a little bit. If you're interested, issue 3 should be coming out from Antarctic Press in a week or two, I think. It should be sometime here in January. And you can buy it there. Hopefully you can find one. I expect them to sell out pretty fast. Otherwise, if you go to ragszombie.com, you can buy digital copies here somewhere. I presume I've seen them in here in this store before, but now I'm not seeing them. I'm not going to go through the whole store to find it. If you're interested in any of that, wow, that is a great FAQ, guys. I'm going to roast you for this one. Oh, here you go. Rags 2 digital download sensor. This is what I was looking for. So you can add this stuff to the cart. Check it out if you want to. They have a Patreon. You can go check that out. It's probably linked off of here somewhere. If not, you can go to Patreon, and it's just rags, and you gotta find it. Oh, here, we could have got to it from the front page. Oh yeah, poor Bob Ross. He died. It was sad. Bob Ross died. It was one of the worst things that's ever happened in history. If you're interested in supporting the Patreon, there's exclusive covers and stuff that come out that way. But that's expensive, and maybe you're cheap, or maybe you just want the story. The book's not what you think. If you look at the cover, like you look at this, and you're thinking, zombies and a woman in bikini, right? And yeah, that's happening, but it's really about the trauma that she's suffering. At least so far. Maybe things will change, like part 7 will be entirely different, but this far in the story, it's about her trauma, her pain, working through it, and the zombies are just kind of the threat that keeps her moving forward, which is pretty typical in zombie movies, really. Or zombie fiction, or zombie whatevers. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Uh, I really like it. The art's great. The writing is good. Regina's unlikable, but I hope you can understand why she's unlikable. She's got a lot of pain she's working through. She really just needs a hug, and everything will be all right. Except Bob Ross died after he did that, so maybe that's a bad idea for people who are, wow, how far in did we zoom? 6,400%. There we go. Let's just end on this happy page right here. Rags number 3. A story about pants. I don't even know if I made sense, but I hope you guys can kind of see what I like about the book, which is essentially everything. And do I have some quibbles? Yeah, especially with the lettering. It is what it is. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.